Why it sucks to be an Alfa Romeo. Oh, Alfa Romeo. This Italian car isn't just a machine. It's practically a soap opera on wheels, full of drama, passion, and occasional bouts of pure madness. Being an Alfa Romeo is like being a rock star with tons of fans, but also an endless supply of problems everyone tries to sweep under the rug. Yes, this car can charm the pants off anyone, but it also loves to throw its owner curveballs that make you question your life choices. And don't think I'm exaggerating. Everything you've heard about Alfa is true, and that's just the tip of the iceberg. Let's start with ideology. Alfa Romeo is a brand that tries to be simultaneously exclusive, sporty, and, well, special. It's like Italians took a slice of automotive art history and tossed it into a pot full of spaghetti and a rusty screwdriver. The whole Alfa concept is passion and design, but zero reliability. It's like cooking pasta with love, but using a leaky pot. The result? A car that looks like a divine masterpiece, but behaves like a teenager on steroids. The biggest reason why it sucks to be an Alfa Romeo? Reliability. It practically doesn't exist. You can enjoy the beauty and roar of the engine until you realize that in half an hour, that roar might turn into a click-click silence as your car refuses to start. Alfa Romeo is the undisputed champion of unexpected breakdowns. This isn't just a car. It's a test of your patience and mechanical knowledge. In a world where most brands try to make life easier for the owner, Alfa basically says, let's keep it complicated but sexy and passionate. The electronics in an Alfa Romeo? That deserves a whole exhibit in a museum of automotive chaos. Imagine a spaghetti monster tangled in a web of wires that can stop working any second. All the warnings, errors, and glitches. That's normal Alfa behavior. For example, you might turn on your blinker, and instead of blinking, it won't work, but your ABS light will flash and the hazard lights come on. Or the car will tell you a door is open when everything is locked tight. No logic, just Italian magic. Owners joke their cars are like friendships with temperamental kids. Sometimes they throw tantrums for no reason. Mechanics? Yes, Alfa Romeo is a sports car for the soul, but be ready for surprises. The clutch might act like a diva, smooth one moment, jerky the next. The transmission? If you have a manual, consider yourself among the chosen ones because automatics that don't turn into beasts are rare. Many complain that jerky shifts aren't a flaw, but a built-in style. Sometimes it feels like the gearbox is an independent character that just ignores your commands like a stubborn actor refusing to deliver a line. Spare parts and service? Now that's a real quest. Alfa isn't Toyota, where you can walk into any shop and grab what you need. Alfa parts are like rare, collectible cards. If you're lucky, you find them nearby. If not, prepare to pay space prices and wait weeks. Even engine oil is almost a ceremony, where every liter must be the right Italian standard or your car will suffer. And mechanics who can handle Alfa? Wizards who don't work cheap. So owning one often feels like funding a small museum of Italian engineering. Now about the design, the biggest strength and source of headaches. Alfa Romeo is a visual feast. Every line and curve looks like a challenge to common sense. You buy a car to drive and enjoy, but it looks back at you with its signature headlights and says, I'm not just a car, I'm art. But beauty demands sacrifices. Because of these design choices, doors and the trunk lid can be complicated to operate. Trying to replace or fix something inside feels like solving a complex puzzle. Sometimes to access a small part, you have to dismantle half the interior, and you realize designers didn't care much about practicality. Speaking of practicality, Alfa Romeo hates being boring. There's no room for compromise. Few choose Alfa for daily traffic jams, because even city driving demands adrenaline and attention. You hear engine clatter even when standing still and feel every bump. But on the road, you always stand out, not just stand out, but become the center of attention like a rock star with huge rings and wild hair. A story about Alfa problems isn't complete without mentioning its racing heritage. The brand was born for racing, and that DNA is everywhere. It has the character of a race car, but without the comfort or reliability of a professional team. It's like a lifelong startup. Ideas and passion, but stability and resources are open questions. If Alfa were a person, it would live on the edge of bankruptcy and fame, constantly chasing experiments and unpredictability. Still, despite all these flaws, Alfa Romeo has a cult-like fanbase. That's its mystery and power. Every Alfa owner knows this isn't just transportation, it's philosophy. Yes, the car will break down and frustrate you, but those moments make every trip unforgettable. Some like boring, trouble-free Japanese cars, but they'll never feel what Alfa offers: passion, style, and living on the edge. In conclusion, being an Alfa Romeo is a challenge. It's not about comfort or stability, but emotions and character. It's a story of how beauty and instability walk hand in hand, how Italian passion can outweigh common sense. If you're ready to love it with all its quirks, happily pay for service, and endure unexpected breakdowns, welcome to the club. You'll get unforgettable rides, emotional explosions, and the wildest adventure with the most controversial car on the planet.